Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and these are the 8 reasons to buy the new RealMe 1. Now the first reason to buy this phone would definitely be its display. Now this phone packs a 6-inch display with Full HD Plus resolution in the new 18:9 aspect ratio with smaller bezels at the top and bottom. Now there are very few phones in this price segment that offer this kind of a display, but this is definitely the first phone under 10,000 rupees to come with a Full HD Plus display with the new 18:9 aspect ratio. So that's definitely a good enough reason to buy this phone over other phones like the Redmi 5 or the Infinix Hot S3 which comes with a HD display. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be the performance. This phone packs a MediaTek Helio P60 processor with Mali G72 MP3 GPU. I know most people think MediaTek processors are all bad, but that isn't the case. In fact, this processor is as good as the Snapdragon 636 processor seen in the Redmi Note 5 Pro and the Asus M1. So in terms of performance, this is definitely the most powerful phone under 20,000 rupees. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be the cameras. Now this phone has a single 13 megapixel camera on the rear and an 8 megapixel camera on the front. And these cameras are really good. Maybe not the best cameras under 20,000 rupees, but definitely the best cameras that you can get under 10,000 rupees. Now these are some sample shots. Unlike most phones, this phone supports auto HDR for the front and rear cameras, and capturing speeds are super fast, so most of the time you get pretty good pictures. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be the design. Now these are some of the phones that we can buy under 15,000 rupees right now. Except for the Honor 9 Lite, almost all of them have the semi-metal back or a complete unibody metal design with slight variation in the camera placement. But this phone looks completely different from all those phones. It's available in two colors, solar red and diamond black, which gives out this amazing look called the Art of Light. Yes, it might get scratched and break easily than the metal phones, but when you compare it to the Redmi Note 5 or the Note 5 Pro, which weighs around 180 grams, this phone just weighs around 155 grams. So it looks unique and also weighs less. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be the dedicated SD card slot. Now this is a SIM card tray, and as you can see, it has 2 nano SIM slots along with a dedicated SD card slot. Now so far all the best phones under 15,000 rupees, say like the Honor 9 Lite, Honor 7X, Redmi Note 5 or the Note 5 Pro, even the Redmi 5 have great hardware, decent to good cameras, but they all lack a dedicated SD card slot. But on this phone, we have it along with all other goodies like cameras and performance. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be the dual VOLTE. Now unlike most phones in this price segment, this phone supports dual 4G along with dual VOLTE. So we can use 2 GeoSIMs on the same phone without any issues. Now this might not be a huge reason for many people, but pretty soon Airtel and other telecoms will offer VoLTE, and if you want to use 2 VoLTE SIMs on the same phone, there aren't many phones like that right now. Now the next reason to buy this phone would be the 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. Now this is probably the cheapest phone that comes with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage for just 14,000 rupees. Yes, we also have Asus M1, but it's still not released yet. So right now, this is a huge reason. You get lots of storage and 6GB of RAM, which is simply great. Now the final reason to buy this phone would definitely be the price. Oppo has aggressively priced this phone to compete against all the phones under 15,000 rupees. Now Oppo F7, which comes with almost similar specs, is priced around 22,000 rupees, but the base variant of this phone is just priced at 9,000 rupees. In terms of value for money, it has exceeded Xiaomi and even the latest Asus M1. Now that's not all. This phone also has other goodies like it comes with good software optimization, you can make and receive video calls directly from the phone dialer, it has screen gestures, a super fast face unlock feature, and many more. So guys, looking at all this, what's your reason to buy this phone? Do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you're planning to buy this phone, use the link in the description, it really helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag ASKGREEDYTECH on Twitter and I'll try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.